Good morning. Welcome to Options Center. We're going to take a look at Square. Not only do I think Square gets a tailwind from the small caps IWM, the analysis we did yesterday, but also Bitcoin. I use it as a proxy for trading Bitcoin and also financials as well. So we're going to do an analysis on Bitcoin later on with the market video here today. But first I'm going to start off by doing Square for the members. So let's jump into it. We have Square, and we're going to go through the monthly down to the 65. We clearly had a consolidation into some sort of triangle, broke down from it, but the main point is you see tons of trading here, a lot of volume, and that created that volume point of control here, the VPOC or just POC. And then trading after this massive move to the upside and then back to the downside, naturally it's going to stop around this area where all this trading is happening. And that's where price has been just oscillating back and forth. But it had a breakdown very similar to the last time. And now we're breaking back up into the chop. So I do think this is going to resolve to the upside. I think we have a great setup here and now. That's why we're doing the video. And you see price is right on the point of control there. And I can also bring up the volume profile. And that's clearly right where the volume shelf is. All right, so that's a setup in itself. And then if you look at a lot of the indicators, you have a little bit of the momentum. So for the MACD momentum, we have our bullish cross. We're getting some strength in the RSI with positive divergence on the monthly time frame. In my opinion, this is good for a long-term buy. You can hold this in either your IRA, or you could do duration options, calls, 90 days or more, or just shorter term swing trades, and we'll show you on the lower time frames. But the slow stoch still has a little bit of momentum to the downside, but we're already to the 20 line, so this may start to curve up at this point. Let's move down to the weekly. PayPal is working really well for us. We put that trade on about a week ago. I made a video, so I'll post that up top since we got the alert there. You can check that out. Okay. So this is a different kind of look, but it's still on the weekly time frame. Point of control is in the same spot. Now, I have this drawn a little bit different to where we have possible 5-wave move down, this being the wave 4, and get our last move down here for wave 5. All right, and then that just had a V recovery right back into this volume territory. And so this is just another way of looking at it, very similar to this. And I do suspect that we have an ABC, and I'm looking for a nice large move, but a corrective move. I still think this might be the top. Doesn't have to be. Whether you're a bull or a bear, that either one, we're looking for more upside. And so those are the type of trades that we look for, is movement. When those things align, that's the best probability, is when the bulls and the bears are both looking for the same movement. So on the weekly time frame, we're just right on the 50 simple moving average, the 100, and we're still below the trending 8 EMA, the momentum indicator, and underneath the 20, but we're holding on to very good support underneath us here. So I do suspect price has some work to do to get above these, but this is a good position, especially for position traders. Let's move over to the daily. I'm not going to show the indicators because they are all starting to point up, and we want to keep this video fairly short. Okay, so you see this is another way to look at it, with basically this being the trading range for the last couple of years. So we've been moving sideways, broke down from it. This is considered a fake break that's very bullish. Got our move to the top of the range, and now holding on to very important 200-day moving average getting above that 8 indicator as we speak, and holding on to the point of control also on the daily time frame. Again, I'm not going to show all the indicators. They're starting to point bullish. The last thing I want to look for on the daily is where we think price is going. So if I count this on an Elliott wave, after this large move down, we're looking for a corrective wave, and this could be a 1-2 as well. If you're bullish on and you think we're going to make new highs and et cetera, et cetera. But being a bear, just more conservative, this would be an A, a larger A, then an ABC correction, an expanding flat for a B, and now we're looking for the impulse wave C at minimum to a 382 retracement from all-time highs. So that's the meat of the trade. Could go much further, and Square likes to trend. So once this thing starts moving, you know, we're going to hold on to this for quite some time. So, and you know, possibly roll up our positions and such, but we'll move up our stops. I think this is going to trend very nicely to get up to this 382. And that's pretty much it. That's a wrap. We can go down to 65 just to show you what's happening today. I think our move is starting already. And this is what we posted along with our trade alert as well. We have just a small inverse head and shoulder here, breaking out of this wedge, holding on to the VPOC, and now getting some movement. So it looks on this lower time frame that we're getting a 1-2 setup, very similar to Airbnb that we just recently did a video for. All right, guys, thanks for joining us here at Options Center. Have a wonderful day.